Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a few days since the BTS concert. I'm filming this on, what's today? On Wednesday. My voice is recovering a little bit. I didn't lose too much of it from the concert, thankfully. It was a lot of fun, and I thought that I would share some of the moments. I did film a little bit here and there, but I really wanted to be immersed in the experience, so I really didn't want to spend most of it looking through the lens of a camera. It was my first BTS concert, my second K-pop concert in general, but on a larger scale. Teen Top was only in a small studio with maybe 100 to 200 fans in there. And yeah, if you've seen my uploads to Instagram, there were a lot. Pretty much the whole stadium was sold out, minus the part obviously that's behind the stage. Primarily, my day started off with going to pick up my sister. The beginning of the day was a little hard because I was trying to figure out what to wear. I didn't prepare too well. I was gonna, I waited till the last second and realized, hey, I didn't buy any, BTS shirts or merch or anything like that. I spent most of my day in line trying to find out if they were selling the headbands because I really wanted a Namjoon headband. We made it to the venue and there was a long line. So the right side was set up for parents who were dropping off but not like parking, and then the left lane was for people that were planning on parking. We pulled in there and it was just like all of a sudden chaos because we pulled up to the window and the guy was telling us that parking was $40, which I guess I could have done my research and looked that up, but I didn't know that we had to pay. But we were like, all right, we'll just use our cards. But then he told us that his card machine was down and we only had like $30-something in cash. So we were kind of like, oh God, what do you want us to do now? Like, I have to turn around, go out, find an ATM, come back? Like, and luckily, I guess he just took pity on me and my sister because we look like a bunch of doofs anyway. So he probably felt bad for us and he let us in. Like, I was so grateful that he didn't make me turn around. We're finally here, MetLife Stadium. Look at all the army. Everyone's out here. Let's get a view of your outfit. You want to do mine? And then once we got in, to our left and our right, there were merch stands. So on the left side, they had just one giant merch tent truck thing. The only thing I did not like about that is you couldn't really tell because they had the line coming out from it. So you couldn't really tell what they were selling because it's not like they put up like, pictures or anything on the side of what merch they actually had. So it took a while for me to get online because I was looking specifically for a BTS bomb. I was desperate to get a hold of one because, as you guys know in my other video, I ordered 2 of them for me and my sister, and I still have not received them. When I do receive them, if they aren't legit, I'm filing a complaint because I paid a lot of money for those, more than what I paid for the actual V3. It came with all of the cards, and that's my husband. I love him so much. Oh, Namjoon. Beautiful man. We did find out on the other side they had another truck that was selling mixed merch. And then they also had an express merch tent, which was just army bombs. It was just in case you were there specifically just to get a bomb, so you'd be on a quicker line. I was trying to find out if they had the headbands, so I, of course, had to wait on the longer line. But we got on it quick enough before it got extremely long, because at that point it started to wrap around the long side of the stadium. And they were passing out these signs for you to sign and to hold up when Army Time appeared on it. For their special song, they weren't going to announce which one it was until, obviously until after. For that one, they played Make It Right, and we were all just kind of waving our signs around. I only think during my concert, one girl made it on the television screen holding up her sign. I was so jealous, but then again, I was also up in the higher spot. We were on like the second floor on the long side, you'll see in the video. Where we're positioned. Great view of the stage, and it was perfect. After we got our light sticks, some girl in line told us how to sync up our army bombs with the Bluetooth for, because we have to sync it up with your seat. So that way, you know, when they're putting off certain types of light shows, that it'll be the way that they want it to be projected. So we decided not to wait in the giant, there's a sinking tent right next to it to sync up. And they had like a couple inside. We decided we were just going to do it on our own with the app. After we synced them, we went up to our seats. There was another couple of merch stations inside. There was a lot of food vendors, beer if you're of legal age. I did not want to worry about drinking and either falling off of the second floor level, or, you know, just having to go to the bathroom. I did not want to get up once and leave during the middle of that concert, because it was a 3-hour concert. So there was no way that I was moving, getting up, you know, whatever. The seats were amazing. There was a girl sitting next to us. Her name is Ashley. She's so funny. We were sitting there talking with her. I mean, before the show even started, they were playing the music videos up on the TV, so everyone was singing along. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, you're so bad. I'm not even on stage here. It was still bright daylight. Everyone's still waving these around even though they're not lit. It was so overwhelming and a great experience to be around other people that like to geek out about K-pop and especially about BTS. And I was so, I don't know, like overwhelmed. Like, not emotionally. I wouldn't say that I was gonna cry or anything like that. But it was so different, you know? Like, I just feel like you don't come across that a lot. Ashley was there with her friends. Her friends were also really cool. So we were all sitting together, we were all hung out. I would recommend in the future, if anyone goes, not using the app, the official BTS Lightstick app for the version 3, because we synced our army bombs and it did not save it. It did not connect it permanently, so every time I went in, it would ask for my seat and row information again. And honestly, it was like 30 minutes before the concert. I decided I was just going to go up to a syncing station, because luckily there was one on our level and it wasn't very far away. There was no line either, so I would recommend if you're going to sync it, just do it inside, depending on the stadium you're at, because the line outside was getting just as long as the merch, because people were coming off of the merch line with their new army bombs and then they were getting on that line immediately to sync. So I would say go inside and use the syncing stations that they have inside. Took 2 seconds. They synced it up to your seat. They ask your seat, row, and section numbers. And they sync it just like that. They let you know when the concert starts to turn the bomb on completely, and it syncs up automatically. So the rest of the show, we were having an easy time. We didn't have to mess with the app or anything. After that, once the concert officially started, they opened up with Dionysus. Immediately there was like fire and pyrotechnics, and there were these like silver jaguar things that started to inflate, and then they just came out, all the dancers and stuff, and then BTS came out. And it just didn't feel real. I mean, they were right there. It didn't feel like real life, because I never thought in my life I would ever see them in concert, especially since they've grown so big now. After, like, I think it was maybe after 2 or 3 songs that they opened up with, then they started doing their solos. So, you know, Cookie came out and he started singing his song Euphoria. I believe he was the first solo. I don't remember, because it was just kind of like there was so much going on that I was feeling overwhelmed, and it was amazing. Like J-Hope, he came out and sang Just Dance. They literally all came out, did their solos. The rap line came out, they did their stuff. They did Fire, and I thought I was going to throw myself off of the second floor because of how excited I was, because that song, don't know why, but to this day, anytime it comes on, I get like pumped up, and I can't explain it. I love that concert because I felt like they just have so much energy, and it shows. Like they're having fun with the concert. They introduced themselves, they sat there doing their intros, you know, J-Hope did the I'm your hope, you're my hope, I'm J-Hope thing, and you know, Jin's doing his little love you signs and stuff like that, you know, Mr. Worldwide Famous. And then Namjoon comes out, starts speaking English, and your heart just melts. At one point, when Cookie was doing his song Euphoria, his solo, I had already seen clips from one of the LA concerts that they did, and saw that he like got on a rig and flew across, you know, the stadium. And the whole time he was singing, I was just praying and praying and praying. I wanted to see him fly. And then towards the end of the song, I saw them rigging him up to it, and then he took off, and it was like watching Peter Pan flying across the stadium. The rap lines killed it. Oh my god, when Suga and Hobi and Namjoon came out, it was like the screen was in black and white. You know, they had all this cool like editing going on the screen. It was just so hyped up and just so badass, and I loved it. And then it went to like the other end of the spectrum with like, they played Anpanman. They came out of the floor in the center stage, and then this giant inflatable slide came out, and they were like running around with GoPros. They had like 2 GoPros with them, but just watching them like climbing to the top and then sliding down the slide together. I didn't get footage, of course. Again, I was recording. I thought I was recording on my phone, and then looked at the playback, and I did not record a damn thing of it. I will enter footage that I did find. I will give credit to the person who filmed it. They were on the lower level. They were in the standing area down like on ground level. And it was when Jimin and Jungkook climbed to the top, and I thought that Jungkook was going to push Jimin down backwards by accident because it looked like he was going to fall. But then they slid down together, and it was so cute. I loved it. But they definitely have so much love for each other. They have so much love for their fans. And then even at the end, I did record a lot of the parts that were fun. Like while we were waiting for them to come back out, they were doing like, you know, clothing change. We did do like a wave, so everyone had their army bombs, and we did a couple of waves. It just kept going at one point. The last song that they played was the Microcosmosis song, which was very overwhelming because, you know, they asked us to take out our phones and turn the flashlights on, just that, but people still had their army bombs, so they're waving like 2 things at once, and it was just beautiful. And the concert was 3 hours. It started at 7:30, got back to our car at 10:30, and I moved maybe I reversed out of my spot and maybe moved about, I would say 10 feet, and I was stuck there for 30 minutes. And then it took me another 30 plus minutes to get out of the whole arena parking area. I'm so grateful to this experience, and I'm hoping that I get to do it again next year. I hope that they go on another tour, get to meet more awesome people like Ashley. Hopefully meet Ashley again, you know, maybe coordinate our ticket seats next time so that way we can be near each other again. So if you like that brief little vlog of my experience at the BTS Speak Yourself concert, go ahead, give this video a like, share it, subscribe if you want, or don't. It's up to you guys. We're already at 25 subscribers. I don't know if, I'm sure a lot of you think, wow, that's really small, she's celebrating that. Let's see, I officially started this channel on May 4th of this month. Alright, we're 1 day away. Today's the 23rd for me. We're about 20 days into this channel, and we've already gained that many subscribers. We're already at 25 subscribers. I'm so grateful to you guys. I want to keep going. I want to keep making these videos because I'm having so much fun doing it. And already the last video that I just put out for Stray Kids, so much feedback, people that were appreciating, you know, me just taking the time to learn this new group. You know, they were literally like, thank you for loving our boys or appreciating our boys, because, you know, a lot of these smaller groups aren't getting as much recognition. She already gave me 2 more suggestions for other songs that Stray Kids have done, and I promise you I will be doing those. I'm starting to add a lot more stuff to my list of things that I want to react to. I want to thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye. Oh my god, it's my man! Ooh. Ooh, he's walking around on glass. Oh my god. I thought he was gonna kiss his reflection. Wow. That hair looks